This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're now in Oslo at a new ST1 station. And this is quite unique. It is the Nordic's first gas station that doesn't have gas pumps anymore. It has now lots of Kempower chargers instead. So yeah, I have to show the first plug is actually over here. And you see Kempower 400 kilowatt. Okay, this is finished charging, but I can show some of the other plugs. But well, yeah. It supports 400 and 800 volt. And then now we have standard charging pay terminal. And what else? Yeah, so these are dry cables, which means that they are not liquid cool. But I talked to Kempower guys about this, all the technical stuff. How does it work? Well, they have 6 different temp sensors all over in the plug, the pins, whatever, several places, right? To monitor the temperature, and if it gets too hot, I think it needs to be like 70 degrees Celsius or something, then it will start throttling. But if it cools down, then it can actually go higher. So, but it's limited to 500 amp, but you will then eventually throttle. But in Norway, it's most likely not going to happen. So they can actually get away with this dry cable because it's cheaper. If you have a liquid cooled cable system like Ioniq tends to use, then it costs more in the pumps, the cable costs more, there's more maintenance, whatever, and then by the end of the day it will then be more expensive for the users who want to use them, right? So here you can actually charge your car while you're filling air on the tires, for example, or you can charge your car while you vacuum clean your car, right? Yes, so it doesn't look like okay, whatever, I'm not gonna say it, but in the car you want to have it nice and clean in the car. But okay, over here I have to tell you the history behind this gas station. It was quite big. Shell Marienlyst. It's been here for a long time, and then as time changes, the city has changed. I think the road here was a bit different before. They now have bike lanes on each side, and you see it's fairly calm over here. But recently they needed more space for the pedestrian and the bike lane, so supposedly they had to sacrifice some space for the gas station. And there's not that much yet. There's not that much anymore here. Earlier there was a big grand opening over here. Okay. And lots of people here. They had some speeches. Kempower's here. ST1, yeah, Shell is now renaming to ST1 all over Norway. They were here, and before, yeah, they had gas pumps here. But like everything else changes, there is less need for gas and more need for charging. So they completely remove the pumps and only offer charging. So fossil cars, they can get food over here, but they cannot get gas. And then the way it works now it comes the technical part. There's one cabinet here that has 600 kilowatt combined power modules. It's full, completely full. You cannot have more. Each power module is 25 kilowatt. So there's power distribution over to all the different stalls here, right? And also, I'm not sure how long it lasts, but yeah, you see, today you get 1 øre. Oh, that is extremely cheap. It is basically free. Yeah, not even 1 krone. 1 øre is less than it's like less than 0.1 euro cents per kilowatt hour. It is extremely cheap, but you have to pay with the pay terminal. Yeah, so yeah, go grab it. But yeah, maybe I should charge the Porsche I'm borrowing right now. Okay, well, we'll see. I should plug it in. But so you see here, it's like this. If you come here with a 400 volt car, you get 200 kilowatt, and then if you have 800 volt, you get 400 kilowatt. But it's dynamically distributed, and one of those stacks, or one of those power cabinets, they have been assigned for 6 stalls. And then there's another power cabinet over there that has been 6 stalls also. But if you noticed yesterday's video, the new Kempower system, whatever you call it, can actually have one cabinet supplying 12 stalls. So yeah, but you can do the math. If it's 600 kilowatt and 6 stalls, then on average you get 100 kilowatt only per stall. But Kempower and many other CPOs I talked to, they know that as of 2025, the average charging speed per stall is only 60-70 kilowatt, which means that when you have those 400 kilowatt Alpitronics with 2 plugs, there's almost no way you can utilize the 2 times 200 kilowatt, for example, or 400 kilowatt, right? So it's more like waste of available power. And here they're utilizing the power better. And yeah, what else is? Yeah. So another fun fact is that that power cabinet and this power cabinet, they can in the future have a DC link between them, which means that if there are a bunch of e-Golfs charging on this side and a bunch of Porsches charging on this side, more power from that cabinet can be diverted towards this side. But at least the DC link is not up and running yet. And also ST1, they went for a quite beefy transformer. So also I heard this from CPOs that, well, okay, maybe it's no secret, but when I talked to Fortum Charge and Drive many years ago, they say that every time they order a transformer, it's always best to go for one of the most expensive, one of the biggest one, because if you get 1.6 or 1.2 megawatt versus 2 megawatt, there's only around 100,000 or 10,000 euro difference between that. So you might as well just get a beefiest transformer. I don't know how powerful this is, but here they said it officially, it has 1.2 megawatt power available. But we suspect that this transformer is probably capable of 2 megawatts or more, right? But then also, this is urban environment. You see that we have high-rise buildings, and Marienlyst is over here. They're going to move eventually. But the problem, of course, is that I was about to say this is almost like Old Town, but it's a city in the city, and there might not be that much power available. So this is perfect that you utilize the power more. And then I also asked Kempower, what's going to happen one day in maybe 5-10 years when the cars, they can take more charging speed, right? Well, they can add another power stack, another cabinet and do something, and maybe with the DC link, then they can accommodate that. But as for now, whenever you come here, there should be a quite high chance that you will get whatever power that the car wants. And also, here, interesting, it's reserved for taxi that are plugged in. Yeah, maximum 1 hour. Yeah, so the way it works is if you have an arrow there, it applies until that arrow. So yeah, I'm blocking the taxi right now, but it was just now it's under the opening ceremony. But these 4 stalls, wait, can't even count, 3. These 3 stalls, well, actually no, it's 4, if you count that. Depends actually. If the charge port is on the left side versus the right side, then okay. So that's kind of strange, but whatever. The 3 spots here, not sure if you count this spot, is reserved for taxi. I also wonder what's going to happen if regular cars will block them, or what, if they get a ticket. And then what about fossil cars coming here? They tend to park here. At least I haven't seen them park here. But also, I need to highlight that I have just built a house, and I know how things cost. And I was surprised to see that they actually went for a roof with lights. And you see, you have down lights even. So that when you're here and it's raining, you don't have to be wet. You can just plug in here, right? And then do so here the pay terminal. There's 1 pay terminal on each stat light. I also asked Kempower. I wanted to know everything. How does it work? Is there a SIM card in there? No. There's a cut cable, goes into the cabinet, and then there's a SIM card there, because Kempower wants the data, but also ST1 wants their own data. So ST1, they also have their own SIM card there pulling data that they want to see. And also these Kempower, they are highly advanced, the software. They know so much. They are collecting anonymous data about how the cars are charging. Supposedly they know everything. They can even tell if they actually store the MAC address. They store the VIN also, but they also store the MAC address. The problem with those Deutsche Autos we have over here, MEB cars, is that they have a weird. This is interesting. First, I thought that the i3 was special because he went nose in and plug it in. But you see how awesome the Kempower are. You can just go nose in and you can still plug it in like that. Okay, but the MEB cars, they constantly change the MAC address, which makes it troublesome when you want to use plug and charge. Yeah. But so actually the way it works supposedly that the 6 stalls in cluster, they share one data SIM. Yeah, and then the other, something like that. Yeah, so at least you don't have to have one SIM card in each. But okay, interesting. So just showing you as much as possible. And then also, yeah, I have to tell you that previously here, this was, again, like I mentioned, a quite big site. And they had 6 pumps here. And they had, of course, the roof over the pumps because of safety for the fire suppression thing. So that has been removed. And during the building of the new, like the refreshed here, they initially had light there, but they had to remove it because of light pollution. Because there's a high-rise building here, and yeah, they don't want to get that at night, blasted in there at night. But this side is okay because it's facing, yeah. So at least that is pretty good. I love the concept that in the city you can come here and you can charge, because you see that there are just EVs everywhere, and the Mach-E there doesn't even plug in. It just came here for something else maybe. And you know how it is in Norway. If I zoom in on the road, the quite busy road over there, you can see that there are plenty of EVs around. Yeah, that's a Maxus even, the van over there. I saw 2 Teslas passing by there. But okay, there's one, but it's not perfect. Okay, there are some limitations here though. The toilet is outside. There is no toilet inside. I've seen a trend over the years. I was just blown away by the gas Shell. It's still called Shell. I think Shell Alvdal. It will eventually be ST1 in Alvdal. They have like 10 or 15 toilets. They have rebuilt it, so they have plenty of toilets. Also at Circle K Dal, they have probably around 6, 7, 8 toilets. Before they had only 2 or 3 toilets. But here they have also built or rebuilt or something here in the new station. So you see that this is a new concept, like what people want, right? You have hot dogs over here and food, and yeah, you want unhealthy food or you want healthier food, you can get that. And also they have more seating area now. You say, oh, there's a big cake. So seating area here. So this is pretty cool. It's the first. It's the first, they claim, the first gas station or energy. They call it energy. The first energy station in the Nordic countries that is only electric. Yeah. So I also asked them. Since you don't offer fossil fuel anymore, are you going to get lower turnover, income? I didn't get any clear answer, but obviously there will be less fossil customers coming in here. But then in return, they will get more charging customers, right? And I know this from Circle K Klatt outside of Trondheim. That owner is super happy because after they got supercharger, he had way more profit from other things that they make money on. They don't make that much money on fuel. There's not that much margin, but they have plenty of margin on buns, hot dogs, drinks, whatever. And all the Tesla owners, they went over there, they washed the car, and they bought food, and the profit went up. So yeah, interesting, this concept here. This there will be other gas stations from other chains also that will eventually be pure electric like this. So yeah, what you guys looking at is the future. So now we're just waiting for other countries in Europe to follow, right? Anyway, what do you guys think, eh? Do you like this? Do you like this? I like it a lot. So that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Oh yeah, look here. All the sunnmøringer, they will just come here and charge. Oh, alles gut.